Hi, my name is Rachel. I read 11 books this month, so let's do a quick yes, no, maybe on whether you should read them. If you are new to my channel, hi. If you are not, welcome back. Let's get into it. Introducing Miss Collins, maybe. Pride and Prejudice spinoff, following Elizabeth Bennet's best friend. Very classical style writing, not for everyone. With that said, I really loved this one. I was a huge fan of the spin-off. I liked revisiting the Pride and Prejudice world, seeing what Charlotte's life could have been like, what her side of the story is, and getting to see the couple in Pride and Prejudice sort of re-fall in love, which was very cute. This one is a romance, but it's written in the more classic style where you have a very slow build. It's not really about the romance as much as it's about the process getting there. Charlotte marries Mr. Collins, hence the title of the book, and basically makes a life for herself. And she's not sure if it's maybe the one that she dreamed of. She's not sure it's as passionate as maybe she wanted it to be, but it's a life she's enjoying. And it's about her process of accepting that life, growing to love her life, and maybe getting a little more romance than she expected. It's very well written. It's a great book. If you liked Pride and Prejudice, this is worth picking up. A thank you to Little Brown for sending this to me. Single All the Way, yes. Holiday romance, boss goes home with the employee, competition, shenanigans ensue. Super cute. This one as an audiobook is perfect. Love the narration style, love just the coziness of listening to it. This one has the classic holiday mischief feel. You have a family competition, you have a boss who's crashing his employees' holiday with her family, which neither of them are really sure how they feel about that. They're paired up together for a family competition. Neither of them wants to lose, obviously. She's trying to figure out how he fits into this dynamic. We're not really sure why he's there. Maybe there's a crush. We're not sure. A lot of fun, super cute. This one also exists in a town that is referenced in some of her other books. So it's cool to revisit it and see it from that other dimension. Super cute holiday romance, easy listen, highly recommend. The Emerald Cut, absolutely. Thriller romance, third in the trilogy. This one is a competition to take over the black market underworld. So the government and the mafia and all these different shady enterprises are entering people into this competition in hopes that they will win and they will become the heirs to this organization that runs crime throughout the world. This is a spy thriller, so obviously we are talking secrets, mysterious backgrounds, romance triangles. Who can you trust? I don't know. I was questioning the entire time. Absolutely incredibly written trilogy. Absolutely amazing final piece to it. Highly recommend. You need to read this one. Rebel Without a Clause, yes. Super cute holiday romance. We have Grumpy Sunshine, we have Forced Proximity. Cute, absolutely adorable, easy read. The premise for this one is girl comes back to her hometown. She just lost her job. She's not sure what she's going to do next, but she's here for the holidays, and her town is all about the holidays, and so is she. She's a little holiday elf. She is trying to help save her parents' hotel, and in order to do so, she wants to rent some reindeer. Guess who's the reindeer farmer? Her childhood crush. And he is grumpy. He is not into the holiday cheer, and he is not into how cheerful and excited she is, and the fact that she is back in town. She agrees to volunteer her time to work on the farm, help with the reindeer, in order to help pay off the cost of renting them. Obviously, this gets into a lot of mischief, a lot of problems, a lot of teasing, taunting, and they are just absolutely electric together. Super cute holiday romance. Highly recommend. Time Hop Coffee Shop, maybe. I really enjoyed it. I don't think it's for everyone. Very reflective, very introspective, makes you think a lot about possibilities, choices, and where we could have gone. This one is a really thoughtful read. It has a more literary writing style, which I enjoyed, but I don't think will be for everyone. The premise of this is a woman who used to do commercials with her family. She doesn't do them anymore. And she's trying to figure out if her life has meaning, what she's doing with her life, and where she's going. She kind of wishes that they had maybe stayed in that little pretend world. And she meets someone running a coffee shop where the coffee mix has a little bit of magic in it. And she's allowed to visit that world and see what it would have been like to live in that fantasy. It causes her to think a lot about perfection, what she wants out of life, what her ideal life is, and whether perfection is really what she's looking for. It really makes you think, and I love the little bit of magic twist. Alternate timeline is very fun, and I think it's a really good way to explore the themes that they're setting up in this and the ideas that they're exploring. I really enjoyed it. Take a look, see if it's for you. I got this one from The Hive, so thanks for sending it. X, no, didn't really love the writing, didn't really think the story went anywhere, didn't think it really wrapped up. Not my favorite. To be honest, this is one that I read because I needed the letter X because I was doing the Reading the Alphabet challenge last year. It sounded really interesting. I love a good detective mystery. I love the premise of art being stolen. I think it was really cool. I just don't think it was executed in a way that I wanted it to. To me, the storylines throughout the book felt very disjointed, very disconnected, and even by the end, I don't think they really lined up with each other and threaded together. It felt very anticlimactic to me. Even though we technically solved the mystery, I didn't get any satisfaction out of doing so. It kind of just felt like that's how the book was supposed to end. So they ended it like that. And I was left going, okay, and what? Just wasn't my favorite. Love You Alatka. Yes. Super cute holiday romance, Hanukkah themed, and fake dating. All you need to know. This one was so cute. I love the premise, which is the two Jews up in Vermont meet each other. She runs a coffee shop. He visits every single morning. He's way too cheerful for her liking. But he's going down to visit his parents in New York City for Hanukkah, and he is absolutely sick of them asking about his relationship status. So he asks her to join him and be the good Jewish girlfriend when they go home to visit his parents. She reluctantly agrees, and shenanigans ensue. This book felt like coziness. It felt like home, especially if you're Jewish. The sense of Jewish community that is threaded throughout this book is beautiful, and it feels really homey, really close to reality. I absolutely loved it. I would definitely recommend that you read this one. The food within it, the drinks within it, I wanted to try. I just wanted to go out, buy all the ingredients, make all of the food because wow, it sounded so good, so delicious. Ugh, incredible. So this one has a little bit of a grumpy sunshine. It's got some forced proximity. It's got some fake dating. All of my favorite romance. Toss in some Hanukkah holiday. I'm here for it, and you should be too. Read it. Arcane Inheritance, absolutely. Academia, magic, alternate timelines, mysteries, so good. This one is about a girl who gets accepted to a Ivy League college based in Connecticut. And this college has a history of students going missing. No one's really sure where, but no one really questions it. After all, what are a couple of college students gone missing? Not a big deal. We follow her as she is doing her freshman year, and she keeps having these odd moments of deja vu. Moments where she's walking and suddenly she's not where she thought she was. She's in a different world or a different location, and she, is seeing things. She's feeling things that don't make sense in context. She's finding she maybe has magic that she didn't know about, but maybe she doesn't. Very confusing for her. The multi-timeline is absolutely incredibly done. The way that she kind of flips back and forth with her deja vu, she's questioning her sense of reality, has us questioning our sense of reality and what's going on in the book. Incredibly immersive. The romance is very cute. We have the guy that she hates. She gets a little note in her own handwriting that she finds, telling her to trust him. She doesn't remember writing it. She doesn't know where it came from. She doesn't know why she's supposed to trust him because he's not someone she likes. But she goes through with it anyway. The two of them go off on an adventure trying to figure out what's going on in her brain and why she keeps seeing all of this. It's definitely a little spooky. We got some cult vibes going on. Got some magic. We got some dark academia. Absolutely incredible. Highly recommend you pick this one up and read it. It's so good. A Heart for Christmas, maybe. Cute book, but the format is really what was amazing about it. This book was designed to be read one chapter a night starting on December 1st, and it ends on December 24th, Christmas Eve. So there's 24 chapters. The way that it works is each chapter has a page that looks like this. And before I cut them all open, each chapter was basically wrapped up in the front and the end page. So you would open the chapter every single day and read it and dive into the story. Super cool format. Loved reading it that way. I love the idea of a chapter a day read, and the way that it's done forces you to stop because the other chapters aren't unwrapped yet. So you need to intentionally open them, which feels a little bit like unwrapping a present every day. With that said, the book itself, it was cute, nothing noteworthy. The book follows a girl who gets a new heart and goes back home to her hometown in France for the holidays. While there, she is basically told to rest, recover, don't overexert yourself. And she takes that very personally and very seriously and restricts herself probably more than the doctors really intended. While there, she starts to get back into trying some skiing and pushing her boundaries a little bit more. And the main catalyst behind that is her best friend's brother. And we all know where this is going. They're absolutely adorable together. I love watching the way that they get to trust each other, the way that he supports her, the way that he is always there for her, watching out for her interests, watching out for her health, while still making sure that she gets to live life to the fullest. Obviously, the best friend is not a huge fan, but it's still a really cute story, worth reading. Highly recommend the format. Not a holiday romance, maybe. Cute, not the best of the holiday romances though. I think there are better. With that said, this one is a very fun read. It's got brother's best friend. It's got a lot of hatred and animosity with some taunting and teasing. They're very competitive. They love daring each other and challenging each other, but they're not good at turning down the dare, which leads to some very interesting situations, including some dropped towels, which very entertaining, very lighthearted read. Yes, despite the name, it is a holiday read. I think it's worth reading, but I wouldn't put it top of your list. Heart the Lover, maybe. Really good literary fiction, but if you don't like literary fiction, you probably won't like this. This one is a romance with a twist. It's a lot more reflective. It's a lot more introspective. It talks a lot about college and possibilities and opportunities and a lot of what could have been if you had taken a slightly different path or taken a slightly different choice. My husband gave this to me as a gift. Every year on our dating anniversary, we exchange books that we think the other would like, and we sit and read. And so this was my book from him this year. He is big on literary fiction, so he gave this one, and honestly, I loved it. It's not for everyone, but I thought it was beautiful. I thought it was really thoughtful. It really made me think. It really made me reflect. It makes you think about first loves, romance, choices. Very reflective, very introspective, but beautifully written. I would recommend it, just not for everyone. So there are my 11 reads for December. Any of them catch your eye? Any that you maybe disagree with that you've read and you don't think that my determination was matching what you had? Let me know. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.